Good morning, everyone. Welcome. Obviously, haven't seen us for 2 weeks, and you can tell which one's got the suntan. So glad to be back this week. And Big Boy had a little freshen up last week. Yeah, what's that?
It was alright.
Got away from the old rainy Sydney.
I'm sure it did.
Last Saturday, a couple of good runs in the Hollandale Stakes. Of note, Fortel and I'm imposing.
I think we'll have a very strong hand in the Doomben Cup. A few of them probably just needed to run a little last Saturday, but Doomben Cup Group 1, 2 weeks' time, they'll be at their peak, or 1 week's time, 10 days' time.
In the wet weather, played havoc in Sydney. Rail was out a long way at Randwick, but some horses that'll find their...
Yeah, it was wet track form.
Yeah.
Simple as that. There were bad horses winning races, long shots, you name it. Completely different scenario to a normal Saturday, so you won't be panicking there. We'll have some nice horses, as you said, coming up in the weeks ahead.
Busy week this week. The Wagga Carnival's on. Wyong tomorrow. Canterbury today. What else we got on? Kembla yesterday. Trials Friday.
And unfortunately, on Friday, Ken Hunt's
Yeah.
great supporter of ours, right from day one, basically, for me. First came to the stable just with a share and a horse, and ended up having, God knows, 40 or 50 horses through the stables in the past 15 years, and right up until last weekend. Proud owner of Fracking in Adelaide, and on, in the week before that, Rugged Cross.
His last 2 runners were winners, and it was good. Yeah.
Very proud man, Ken, and he was proud of our stable, and we were very proud of his support.
Very much so.
He'll be sadly missed.
So let's get into Saturday's meeting. Hawkesbury Standalone. Got a good hand here.
Yep.
Do you want to go through? Just get into that first.
Yeah. Because the people have only got 5 minutes to watch.
Yes.
Remember.
Later in the episode, we'll run through a bit of Wagga Cup form. Little preview there. Raining in the first resumes. 1300.
Need the run. Likes wet tracks. Might run a cheeky race. He has done in the past, but hasn't really shown me that at home yet. I think he'll need 1800 and further to fire up.
2 runners in the Claret Stakes race. You've won it before, haven't you?
Yeah.
Zoustar won it.
Yeah. Yeah, he sure has.
Yeah. So Counter Attack and So Willie. Funnily enough, Counter Attack. He won on the same day. Anyway, it doesn't matter. What do they call them things? What do they call that thing where you put your sock on first and stuff like that?
Superstitious.
Superstitious, yeah, superstitious. No,
Zoustar did win this race. Yeah.
Yes, he did. Counter Attack. You got 2 runners. Counter Attack and So Willie. So Willie's in at Wagga. Counter Attack was very impressive. First up with 60 kilos.
He was. Big weight though, isn't it?
Horse that he beat come out and won at Canterbury last week.
Fair enough. Well, he'll be hard to beat. I wouldn't run him on a bog track. Forget heavy rain, we might save him for Doomben next week. But if not, he'll be running around, and he's going terrific. Really good horse, obviously a brother to Red Tracer and Shell Scrape.
So Willie?
I hate taking young horses away. You got a $125,000 race in your backyard. His first out run was a bottler behind Counter Attack.
And a subsequent winner.
And 4 kilos off Counter Attack. And basically a maiden. There's only Counter Attack that's won a race. 125,000,
Yeah.
Bob's bonus, backyard. We won't be going to order.
There you go. Murrumbidgee Turf Club, rule that out. 3 runners in the $100,000 Provincial Stayers final. I like this race. You've won it before too. Beijing Boy.
A few times.
Beijing Boy. Who else won it?
Horse. Years ago.
I can't remember. Beijing Boy.
No, we've had more than that.
Yeah, I know. I think you won.
The horse, I reckon it was.
The horse, import horse won it last year. Wasn't it?
It wasn't last year, it was the year before.
Yeah.
Frank Cook's colours.
Yes. Ooh, anyway.
I only just want
Do that at quiz
I reckon
time.
beaten up one the same day. It might have been 2 years ago. Zoustar probably won as well. 3 weeks.
Did beaten up win the Hawkesbury Cup? He did.
In second.
Second. No, he won it, didn't he? And then he went to Scone? No, straight to Doom. Okay, so we've got 3 runners. Loophole. I think he's in excellent form. Springbok Flyer, looking for a drier track hopefully, and Rezone, it looks like she's starting to get warmed up.
Yeah, I think she'd appreciate a better track too. Let's hope this rain forecast for the weekend doesn't come because it looks bad. Lupo, as you said, going terrific. He's flying, in fact. Best form he's been in. Well, track conditions won't worry him. 2100 is probably stretching him a little bit. I think you'll win.
And Springbok Flyer?
Just getting there. It appeared. I think he lost his shoe in his race the other day.
Yes.
Wasn't noticeable to a few days after. They actually had a slight bit of sensitivity in it. Hasn't missed any work. But that's the reason why he was scratched from Canterbury on Wednesday, to make sure he's 100% for Saturday. So
Yes.
his work's been good. Missed no work. I reckon that might have been the reason why he didn't finish off a little bit better last start. Look for him to bounce back.
Okay.
Don't think
Would you say it's on a dry track you'd be looking to bounce
for
back?
sure?
Yeah.
For sure.
4 runners in the Daily Crown. Nice little team of mares here. Mademoiselle, Calming Influence, Belle de Coeur and All Cerise. We'll start with Mademoiselle. First up was very good.
Oh, unbelievable then.
Geez, you get a bit of theatre, aren't you?
Barrier 11. Guess she'll roll forward. She'll make her own luck. Pretty big field though, isn't it? 14 runners, 1 emergency. See how the track's playing by race 5. She's going terrific. Not well suited at the weight. She's got 58.
Set weights and penalties races.
2 weeks' time, she'll come right into it at Scone. It's a handicap.
Okay, Calming Influence. Really like the way she trialled the other day.
Yeah,
Warwick Farm.
don't think it would need to be too wet for her.
Correct.
She's a speed horse. Trial good. Likes to race up on the speed. She's come back well.
Belle de Coeur. Run first up was better than you
Enormous.
the paper suggests.
Got a good draw. Hopefully we can utilise it. Nice run midfield. She'll be getting home strong. Underrated mare.
And All Cerise. Bit of a step up in grade here, but she's ticking over nicely.
Yeah, just stay away if the track's worse than a 6 or worse. Stay away. Other than that, she's got a chance. She is another one that'll be much better suited to Scone in 2 weeks' time by the handicap conditions.
Good team of runners in the Hawkesbury Gold Cup race we've won before. Named the last winner. Snow Alert. Remember?
Really?
Yeah, won it.
won it since then.
I don't know. But Snow Alert won it.
Okay.
We got beaten in it last year just by Tony McAvoy's horse, wasn't it?
Last year, that was beaten up, was it?
Yeah. Anyway. Class is class. Did he run in? Remember him? He was alright.
Yeah.
Anyway. Well, you've got a solid hand. We'll go from the bottom.
At the bottom.
Bottom.
Not bottoms.
We do. Yes.
Dan Chai. Come
Jeff
back
Penza,
well.
Barrier 2.
Come back well, loves the wet.
Loved his trial.
Last preparation he didn't turn up,
No.
so there's no reason for it. He's sound. I just think he needs given the track, so he'll get that on Saturday.
Finds form. Would you take him to Brisbane like you did last year? You should have probably won a couple of races up there last year.
You should have. Only if the tracks are wet.
Okay. Villanova. First up, didn't have a lot of favours. Gets a better draw today.
Yeah. Distance will suit better, doesn't mind the track. Probably 1 run away from his peak.
Okay.
Not saying he can't win, but he's a run away from his peak.
On the other side of the spectrum, Rugged Cross. Impressive when well ridden. First the other day.
Flying, legs, feet, terrific.
Likes a bit of sting.
Likes a soft track. Great win first up. Well weighted.
Multilateral, resumes, likes soft. How forward is this horse?
Oh, he looks quite forward, but whether he's race fit's another thing. So
Okay.
I think he's another one. He'll be peaking in 3 runs' time.
Sure.
Bit of a rush preparation with him. He'll probably back up next week in the Lord Mayor's Cup, and then 2 weeks after that the McKell Cup 2400. That'd be his races. He's done a terrific job, this horse, but winning now doesn't come easy.
Bagman. Geez, he was good over a mile and a half when McKell Cup, wasn't it? No, not the McKell Cup. What was the cup? It was the McKell Cup.
Yeah.
Permanent one.
Yeah.
Anyway, it was one of the cups. Had a big weight. He's freshened up. Hawkesbury Cup mile, it certainly wouldn't be beyond him.
No, don't think he minds this thing out of it either.
He's alright.
Yeah.
Just an old stager, isn't he?
Wide gate, get back, charge at them late. Yeah, good horse, pretty well weighted. He'll probably go the Underwood Cup the week later too.
Strawberry Boy, gallant in defeat first up.
Went super. We'll appreciate getting Jim Cassidy aboard. No disrespect to Serge, he rode him well last start, but he just got a bit lost on him the last bit. Probably the wet track didn't help. Jimmy will just hold him together like he does.
Just do that again for me.
Hold him together like he does. I think the horse is going super.
And rounding out the card, Flamingo Star, Jason Collett, barrier 10. Newbie to the stable.
Yeah, German horse. Don't know much about him.
Good and Targan's about as much as I know about
No, we know a lot about him. His last 2 runs with Group 3 wins over a mile. Possibly one of them might have been 1700.
Mile, I think.
He's a genuine miler. He could easily be a Epsom handicap horse
Got a little Cox Plate horse
in
too.
the spring. I'd say he's a prep away. He's not flying, but you can't underestimate that form. It's good form. Would have loved it to be over 1400. It's a big ask first up over a mile. But don't forget him as a horse to follow.
Beat a little horse in a race. For protectionist.
There's a lot of horses who've beaten Protectionist lately.
Yes, I know.
But no, he did beat Protectionist.
Anyway,
that was over 2000.
Hawkesbury Cup, yes.
I'd be a bit concerned on a heavy track for him.
Okay. I'm not going to ask you to nominate a runner there because I think we've got a good, strong team. There's probably
Fair
four
team.
of them.
I wouldn't. Yeah,
Well,
it's a good Hawkesbury Cup.
it's a terrific Hawkesbury Cup.
200,000, is it?
Actually, it's quite pleasing to see the field sizes
Yeah.
at Hawkesbury, which they generally get anyway. Last race, 2 runners, Hollywood Bound and Abasso, both backing up from last Saturday. I think if we get a wet track, these horses would be right, wouldn't they, with the back?
Yeah, bad draw. Hollywood Bound.
They both got bad draws.
Both foot draws. Not ideal.
Not ideal.
Hollywood Bound was the winner on Saturday, just got nutted.
Yes.
Abasso normally takes a few runs, and I don't think he likes those weak
Rule.
bogging tracks, so he might even be suspect of running if the track was heavy.
Sure. 2 runners in Melbourne, Pythagorean, Campanology. Firstly, Pythagorean. Plan is to head down tonight.
Yeah, Wednesday night to get there Thursday morning. If he drew wide, we might keep him back in Sydney, otherwise he will definitely go.
If he does run in Melbourne,
I think it'd be very hard to beat.
okay.
Who's riding?
No one yet.
He's
Camp-
riding well at the moment.
Down there, my man,
Who?
Noel Callow.
Oh, yeah.
He's my new man.
Is he riding him?
No, he's running Campanology.
Fair enough.
Campanology will know he's raced on Saturday. He'll be there, and 2,000 metres. Right race for him within his rating band, isn't it?
Yep.
Don't you?
Yep, for sure.
He's
done
going
terrific.
alright, eh?
Yeah. 2,000 metres is a bit of a bit of a question mark. But he's going terrific. He's come back a better horse.
Okay. Wagga Wagga.
Been there, done it.
Have you won the World Cup before?
Yeah. Last year, Quinella.
Trade Commissioner, 2 runs over the 1400 in Melbourne. Both runs have been outstanding. Steps up.
Who won the Wagga Cup last year?
Trade Commissioner.
That's right.
Beyond Thankful runs second.
That's right.
Guess who rode Trade Commissioner?
Ty?
No.
Shin?
No.
Craig Hewitt.
Yes. Who rode Beyond Thankful?
Jason Collett.
Yes. Geez, you're going alright. Your memory's better than I thought.
Barry 14, similar to last year from memory.
Yeah, he got back and stormed over down the centre of the track. Little froggy
Yeah.
zipping away.
First time he's ever ridden one quite in his life. Our Voodoo Prince, he's going alright. This is his level. I don't think he's any better than this. We've realised that. He'll be hard to beat. And then after that, he'll step up to 2,400 metres in 2 weeks' time. Then there's been no stone unturned. It's been a touch disappointing since that good first prep. But as you always say, his ratings lifted significantly. I think he's a quirky horse. He does like a bit of give in the track, yet not too heavy. It's a hard one to get 100% right. So he's as good as we can get him. His work's been good. Barrier 1, he'll get a lovely run of Ty England, the local boy.
And Trade Commissioner will be hard to beat.
I'd say so.
Yeah,
It's been set for the race.
good. You've got a 2-year-old in down there tomorrow. So Willie.
Yes.
You've obviously said you're going to keep him at Hawkesbury.
Well, it all depends on the owners. We'll suggest that he.
If he runs at Wagga.
Not
Yeah.
our jurisdiction.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Oh, I think he'll go close to winning at both
Sure.
places.
It
But
does have a bonus down there, but gee, it's a long
half an
way
hour from
bonus.
home's pretty decent. Anything else to elaborate on? Okay. Good luck. If you're out there at Saturday at Hawkesbury, it'll be a cracking day. And if you're going to Toowoomba, enjoy that too. Or Winetails.
Oh,
South Australian Oaks. Put one out wide there, didn't they?
Group 1, Barrier 8
Hugh Bowman.
aboard.
Blinkers go on.
Good run against the boys last start, running second. Same distance. On a track she only just handled. It's 4 or 5 chances. She's definitely one of them. Obviously Fenway, if it's fit, very hard to beat. Our filly's been in Melbourne for the past week, galloped well on Tuesday. I saw her Tuesday afternoon, looks fantastic. She'll travel across to Adelaide Wednesday night and be ready to fire up and race well in the Group 1 Australasian Oaks.
And first runner in Adelaide?
I think so.
No, that's good.
I don't remember having a run there before.
Well, there you go. That's it. We've got runners in.
Wouldn't that be a little hoot?
Oh, it'd be huge. Huge. So that's 3 states of racing on Saturday. Nothing in Queensland. Could have made.
4,
Where?
Wagga.
That's not a state.
3 states.
Anyway, that's Grouse. So we'll get into it on the weekend. Can't wait. Just love it.